Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Keeping Tabs. My name is Tabby, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a book haul. So these are all of the books that I bought in 2020. All of them, from January until now, and I do not anticipate buying any more books this year, even though there's still a whole month left. I just don't see it happening. Because I have no idea what's coming out, and I'm not really interested in anything that's new or any backlist. Oh my gosh, the struggle. Any backlist books. So I'm just not gonna buy any more books this year. This is just all of it. And there's actually not a lot, so I'm really proud of myself for not going crazy with books this year. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this box set that I bought. I don't have the box anymore. I don't really keep box sets. Do you guys keep the actual box once you've bought a box set, or you get rid of the box? Let me know. I'm very curious about that. Before, I used to think that I had to keep them, or else, like, I don't even know why. I just thought I had to, just to keep them safe. But they just take up more room on my shelf than necessary, so I don't keep them anymore. I bought this Harry Potter box set of these colorful editions. I don't really know what this edition is called exactly, but it is one of my favorite editions, and I'm very happy to finally have them. So just to quickly go through the covers: Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which is one of my favorite covers. I love this one. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, which is another one of my favorite covers and also my favorite book so far. I still have to finish Deathly Hallows, but I love this book so much. And I really love this cover. Like, I love the stars and the skull and the astronomy tower. The details are just, I love it. And then the last book, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So I plan on reading these when I do my reread, because I'm still reading through my paperbacks. So come reread time, I will be reading out of these hardbacks, and I'm so excited. I have wow, I did it again. I have Ninth House. The Ninth House? I just can't get this right. I have Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, which I'm really excited about, but I'm also hesitant because I've heard that it's pretty slow, but I also love how dark it is. A lot of people say that it's very dark and not for everybody, and I'm just really curious about that. So I have this. Don't know when I'm going to read it, but I am very excited to at some point. Some of these are old releases that, like, old, but also I think they're from 2020. I don't even know, but everybody's already read them because they're really popular. One of them being Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. Still need to read this. I still don't even know what it's about at all. Also still need to read Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, and I think the second book is coming out like early 2021. Can't remember when though. But I don't know if I'm going to like this one that much because it is like a period piece, kind of like a historical urban fantasy kind of thing, and I don't really like historical books. And as much as I enjoyed the Infernal Devices, I didn't love it as much as the more modern setting Shadowhunter books. So we'll see how this goes. I bought Jade City by Fonda Lee, which I've heard so many good things about from multiple booktubers. I'm so excited to read this because I also heard that it's kind of similar but also very different from The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang, which I really enjoyed. But I think the only similarity there is that they get powers from some kind of drug, I think, and I think there's something about stones. I just really like going into books not knowing much. I think it's just more fun that way, so that's that. I also have Foundryside by Robert Jackson Bennett, and this is a assassins slash, is it assassins? Thieves? Something heisty, I think, goes on in this book, and I actually did start reading it, and what I read was pretty interesting. I think it was like just the prologue though, so very not much. I do remember not really liking the name of the main character. I don't really know how to say it. I don't like how it looks. I don't like it. So I might have to pick up the audiobook just to help me get an idea of how to say this person's name, and then I'll go back to reading physically. But Foundryside by Robert Jackson Bennett, and it has a really nice cover. I really enjoyed this cover. There you go. Really pretty. A book that I'm really excited about and I cannot wait to read is Lost Boy by Christina Henry. And this is like a retelling of Peter Pan, and I think it's told through Captain Hook's perspective, and Peter Pan is told as the villain, which is a very popular way of retelling the Peter Pan story. And I'm so excited to read this because the Peter Pan fairy tale is one of my favorite like classics. Even though I've never read the classic, I haven't even seen Disney movie. The only Peter Pan content I have consumed is Hook with Robin Williams, and it is the best movie ever. And that's all I need to love Peter Pan. I love that story. I love the idea of Neverland and never growing up, and I can't wait to see what Christina Henry has done with that classic story. Okay, so I think we're getting to a book that I've actually read from this haul, and that is Heart and Soul. And also, I just lied to you because I didn't even finish this book. I'm still reading it. Not for any bad reason, I just haven't finished it. I've been in a slump of the century, folks, let me tell you. But Heart and Soul is a freaking K-pop's dream. Like, if you're a K-pop fan, you're gonna want to read this. It is great. It's not good, but it's great. It's not the best book ever, and it's not that spectacularly written, but there's just so many nods to K-pop that you'll just love it. It's honestly like the fantasy dream come true. This girl is an author. She's half Korean, half Latina, and her book is becoming a movie. And not a movie, a K-drama, because her book takes place in Korea. Her book is becoming a K-drama, so she gets flown to Korea to meet the cast and to like see the set and everything. And one of her favorite one of her favorite K-pop idols is the star of this drama, playing her main character of her book that she wrote, and he's playing the main character, and she's losing it. And like, can you even imagine? Can you even imagine? I can't. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing because so far out of all the books that I've hauled, I haven't read any of them. The next book is Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi, second book in her Orisha trilogy. I think it's going to be a trilogy. I haven't really heard any news about the next book in this series. Has there been any news about book 3? Because I've honestly have not been anywhere near being involved in the book community. Like, I don't know announcements, I don't know anything. So it could even be out and I wouldn't even know. Another possible regret purchase is this one. I bought The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I told myself I wouldn't, and I did. I bought it. I don't know why. Out of all the characters that she could have done, she did President Snow. Next, I have Kingdom of Copper by S.J. Chakraborty, which is the second book in this trilogy. This trilogy is very popular, very well loved, and I really enjoyed book 1. It is an adult book, but I felt like it felt to me like it was a YA book for some reason, just the way that things were worded. It was still really good and really fun, and the ending, oh my gosh. And there's one character who I freaking love. I like all the characters, but Prince Ali, I am invested in him, so I'm excited. Next, I have The Ruin of Kings by Jen Lyons, which is a book that I did know about at one point, but time has gone by and I don't really remember what it's about. She is a thick one. Oh, she's not too bad, I guess. I think still under 7. Nope. It's a long book. Okay, so the last set of books, I'm just going to show them all together because I actually recently took a DNA test and it turned out that I'm 100% a hoe for J.R. Ward. Yep, I purchased a crap ton of J.R. Ward books, mostly secondhand, and I have no regrets. I have the first book in her Fallen Angels series, which is a 6-book long series of fallen angels, obviously. It's called Covet, and I'm very excited about it because I learned that these books take place in the same world as the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, which I am obsessed with. And I heard that if you want to read all of Black Dagger Brotherhood, it's recommended. I don't know why I'm struggling with words today. It is recommended that you read these books before a certain book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. So I'm doing that. And then I have book 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14 of the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. Or I just know that there's one missing in these next 5 books. So I have Lover Unleashed, Lover Reborn, which I'm not too excited about this one because it's about Tor and he's not my favorite. So, oh well. The King, so excited about this one. The Shadows, and I think I'm missing a book between this and the next book. Or it's between this and The King. I know there's one book that I'm missing. But anyways, I have The Shadows. And then I have The Beast, which I'm the most excited about because it's the second book with Rage and Mary. And I love them so much. So, this is just great. Okay, so those are all of the books that I bought in 2020. And my hair, cool, great. So those are all the books that I bought in 2020. Not that much. I'm very proud of myself. And I feel like 2021 is going to be even less than this because, like I said, I do want to read all of the Black Dagger Brotherhood books. And there are currently 19 or 20 of them. And there's also the 6 books of The Covet. And there's also, I think, 5 or 6 books in the Black Dagger Legacy series. So altogether there's a crap ton of books, like almost 30 books, and I want to read them all. So I don't know how many books I'm going to be buying that aren't related to this series. And also I am going to be going on a very interesting adventure next year, and it's going to take all of my time, all of my attention, all of my everything in order to do it right. So I don't know how often I'll be able to read, and therefore I don't know how often I'll be able to film and upload on this channel, but at least not about books. But I do want to record my journey that I'm going on on 2021. So on 2021, in 2021. So even though there might not be any book content, I still plan on putting content on there about this journey that I'm going on because I'm so excited, and I just want to share it. At least with like my friends and family who will probably start watching the channel now that it's not about books. I still want it to be about books though. I don't know what's gonna happen to my channel. That's basically what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have read any of the books that I have hauled. Let me know if you are into the Black Dagger Brotherhood books because not enough people are. I know they're old, so maybe like I'm just too late and everybody's moved on. But they are just the world to me. I love them so much. And tell me what books you guys are looking forward to for 2021 because I literally have no idea what's coming out at all. And yeah, thanks for watching. It's been a great year, I guess. Not really. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye. And now I gotta do a freaking thumbnail. I hate thumbnails so much. Yes, I do. You know what? I'm not even going to include these ones. These are too dang heavy. You are not making the cut. Start with the paperbacks.